The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Back like I never left. This the real actual championship game. You feel me? I know you've seen the text. Here, the city at the bottom. The Bulls logo on the back because I'm from Chicago. I really took it because I'm on Milwaukee, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go on here to have some fun. Let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Go, 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 go.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys,
that's crazy. They week ass 25-3. We 25-1. You wasn't supposed to be 25-1. We won that. Well, we lost that on Luffy shit because I was simulating the game. So go to games so I could get close to finishing this season.
This is Kevin Harlan with
I already got 2 championships.
Greg Anthony giving us the rundown from the sideline, courtside.
This is my main actual character too, by the way.
A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
This is just a little sneak peek of what he can do. But I'll be probably going online in like about probably a little later. But when I do, I might go back live. Yeah. Just have a little fun, man. And the bust they win this championship cup. It is what it is. Let's get it, let's go.
This has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. When MP's led this team, it's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Shit, I ain't putting up 30 this, man. I might put up, I ain't putting up 100. But I know for sure I might put up 70 or 72.
And where's the help?
Depends on how I feel. I know I'm a clock at least a double-double. I would try to aim for a triple-double, but I'm playing 5-minute quarters. Yeah. You're not going to hit every shot, you know.
Here's Shepard.
Keep that with me.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Right wing. There's Nash with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
LeVert with a wide open look. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
See how I'm dribbling? That's a 7'1" center. Like, what the fuck? Think he like, yeah, like, he too something. Like, how the fuck is he dribbling?
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nash right side.
This little ass nigga off me.
If you're just tuning in, we played about
That's
2.5
cool.
minutes here in the first. And yes,
It's cool.
Good way to start
Gonna
this
get it
game.
right back.
You want to
Fucking
get
come
him
on.
rolling
Make that
as
right
early
forward.
as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
we've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Damian Lillard checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Houston. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 7. Şengün with the screen on Jackson. Another miss by Houston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He finished with 66 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Nash. Can they get it? Rebound, Milwaukee. Nash has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing right side. The wide open look here for Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's Houston with it. 15-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Smith comes in for Jackson. And then for Houston, Tari Eason comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. VanVleet looking around. Pass to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The tray. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's VanVleet. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Nash slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
VanVleet outside. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. That will count. He can't get it to go. And so it's Milwaukee controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played. They're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Damian Lillard. Portis is out there with Nash. And it's Smith. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Nash's shot is in.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
What an incredible start to this Cup championship, Greg, they've had.
And let's give their coaching staff a huge shout-out as well. They prepared their team for this one-off championship, and they have come out on fire.
And here is Şengün. After the three-pointer from Nash. For three, Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Bucks leading by 22. Nash, right side. From deep three-point land. Eason grabs the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Johnson finds Şengün. Nash with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And stolen by Eason. Thompson passes to Branham. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Fifth, Amen Thompson.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
First one falls for it. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with
Subscribe,
50-piece
like,
in
share.
Game 6.
Good on both. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They
NBA
generally do a good
Cup
job
championship,
crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Well, Karis LeVert has great size to see
Get
over the
online in a
defense
minute.
and terrific
I don't know
vision there.
how early I'm gonna get on there, but I'm gonna get online.
Hall of Famer David Alder. David.
Probably get like a
Kevin,
practice
thanks.
in.
De'Aaron Fox stays in attack
Okay,
mode.
okay.
He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA thanks. Here's Branham. After the made shot from Nash. Smith outside. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got himself on the board with three there.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Down low. Here's Portis. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here.
Looking at
Continue to get the ball to
probably
guys who can do
60-something
something
points,
with it.
70
One thing
points,
we've learned in the NBA,
triple-double
the game is
game.
never over. So
Yeah.
you've got to continue to score,
And it's just,
continue to build your lead.
and get it
Here's
done.
Branham. After the made shot from Bobby Portis. Smith outside. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 11 rebounds in the game. 1:57 left in the second quarter. And Nash slams it in.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Smith missing again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
I got it.
Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and it's Jackson in for Smith. And so LeVert will bring it up for Milwaukee. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Nash with it. Now Smith defending. Antetokounmpo dishes to Fox. From downtown, and Giannis hits it.
That IQ now, like stop playing on me. This is a big man. That's not no guard. Oh man, do this shit.
There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Green with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Fans, let's direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
I knew her little weak, chicken little looking ass became nuts. They don't let none of their ass hit. Especially some weak ass goofballs and all that. Chicken little looking.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
When I look at the Bucks, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Houston Rockets.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know, the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Shepard. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. Şengün finds Whitmore to the inside. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. He reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws
that's it over.
There is an imagination.
I just want to give him
creativity.
that.
This guy's passing drives the offense.
Giannis kicks to Nash.
And I got to probably dunk this.
Fox passes to Nash.
They had a double team.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside, out of the
They have the double team.
Lock at 6. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Giannis has got 5 now.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling.
That's how you know you did.
Green
One
with
for
the
the
ball.
double team.
Guarded now by Nash.
That's how good they are.
Green, no look.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass.
This is
today.
a whole
There's a
7'1"
discrepancy
center.
between these two
Bring the
teams
ball up the
in
court.
that area.
Outside, Fox.
Damn shit like that.
Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Simple. But let me go ahead and start scoring more too.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping,
Because I
you
still
get
want to
the
score like
sense that
points.
the frustration is mounting for the defense.
I'm going to score my points. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure. I'm going to shut the ball.
It's not going to go for him. Nice D from
I
Nash.
shut the ball, but I'm the star of the team, so I have to score. To me, I'm scoring majority of the points. I don't give a fuck.
And
It's my
everything is
team.
dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Whitmore. Will it go? Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul.
He ain't dunk on me,
Goes to the
but
line.
he, like, I was in there. He didn't dunk me, though, but I was in
Agility
the
from
shoot.
Green, finding a
I was
way to
definitely
get
in
to
there.
his spot despite
But he
the
didn't dunk
contact.
me, though.
And this is
I
his
ain't
first triple
foul my
line
team.
tonight.
You know? But it's cool. I'm going to get my dunk. That ain't shit. And I'm going to win the championship. So it ain't shit.
Free throw drops for Green.
Well, I'm going to win the cup.
And in
Win the
addition
cup,
to
so
our
it ain't
NBA
shit.
Cup champions being crowned tonight, we'll also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I'm going to spoil their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Nash, basket good. Nash has got 40 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Whitmore. Outside, Green. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. And Antetokounmpo skims it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass,
Yeah, at this point, I don't even care if I'm getting my triple-double. I got to get my... I even got to get 50-something, or I got to get 60. I was going to get 70, but ain't no telling 50 yet. Because I don't have it on rookie. I don't have it on rookie.
Back to Nash.
He just got some ass.
Slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Whoever the other viewers, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. And I hope you have a very blessed day. Hope you have a blessed
your Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
I know it's Monday, but
Well, you just look at the scoring.
some people be going through a lot of shit. So
He has put up, and it's a no-brainer.
we all gotta pray together. Keep
This
God
much,
first. Yeah.
and not walk away with some form of hardware for their
Yeah,
effort.
just stay prayed up.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis
Don't
is
look
checked in
back.
for
Keep
Antetokounmpo.
going forward.
Smith comes in for Jackson. Lillard's checked in for Karis LeVert.
Whatever bothers you, don't let it
Jones
hinder you.
subbed in
Just
for
try to do
De'Aaron
better.
Fox.
You know,
Kicks it out to Jones.
gotta get yourself. Your mental right. And
From outside the
you know,
arc.
you gotta talk to
Drills it from
God to
outside.
get some
Jones has got himself going there. His first
to
point
get
of
some
the game
guidance.
was deep
Talk
ball.
to him.
Having a lot of trouble stopping
You'll never know.
a three-point shot.
Like I always say in all my videos, never know what to make perfect
Shengun
one
with the
for.
screen for Green.
And it's a mental health thing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of
This-
sync, not letting the game come
Stay
to him.
positive,
He's got to
thinking.
settle down and make shots.
Stay prayed up.
Nash
Always
against
keep
Shengun.
God first.
Nash kicks
Love
to
your
Smith.
family, man. Love to love you.
With one on the clock, and so it's Milwaukee enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after
Go
it,
ahead,
contesting
subscribe,
every shot
like,
going
share
up.
this,
And don't go
live,
away.
whatever.
We'll be right back.
I definitely support back. I don't just look for the support. I support back as well. So once you subscribe, I'm gonna subscribe back. Once you like, I'm gonna like your stuff back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch your videos. When you go live, I'm gonna be on your live.
And while we can now, let's take a look at
But
today's
yeah,
State
let's get
Farm
to it. Let's
assist
go
of
and
the
finish
game.
this game. Let's go and take this NBA championship
right there,
back
guys.
home.
I mean, what
You know what
great
I'm saying?
communication
Take it back home.
and what a beautiful
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, they gotta put me back in the game. I don't know why they keep going. Oh, damn, that's right. Put me out the game. It's 70, it's 75 to 28. Shit. It ain't no point in me getting the game.
For Smith.
But, you know,
checked in for the
I'm
Rockets.
trying to go and
Green
score
comes
like
in
at
for
least
Fred VanVleet.
50 something or 60. I'm gonna try to get my 5 more assists.
Shengun passes to Shepard. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. 16 feet away. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got his 16th rebound on the night. They've got Nash. Damian Lillard out there with Jones. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Noor in at the 3. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
I just told his ass stop taking that shit up like that.
To the
Ain't no bitches in here, boy. I ain't soft.
Back to Nash.
Hell no.
Over Green.
Fuck it.
And it's good off the back rim and in. 49 points for Nash. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Nash gets double teamed. On the wing, Jones. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, a break for the defense. That was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Shengun. And Shengun throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Shengun. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Pass to Nash. And Nash gets double teamed. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Green taking his time here. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And the rebound goes to Nash. And it's Milwaukee's ball. The three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Nash has got 59 points.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate. No
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get my 60 points. I know it's like, why would he even foul? I have to get my 60 points. Like 59, no, bro. No, that's not gonna work for me. I gotta get 60. Y'all give me my 61 points and call in, buddy.
Nash right side.
Now they gotta see how they do. They gotta double team me. Yeah, this is cool though. It's cool. We won the cup championship. So it is what it is. I still bust them boys ass down their head. 20 fucking rebounds. Stop fucking playing on me. Still wrong.
Every step of the way, and yet I still think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hell yeah. Got this shit out the way now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Got this shit out the way now. I told you I do this shit now. I do this shit, man. Yeah, man, I want another championship. That's how that is. Excuse me. That ain't bad. I do this. I'm finna probably go online in like a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes from now. I'll be right back. Hopefully I'll see you. All right.